Sheesh. Yeah. Yep, yep. One second, guys. One second. Let me just start sending this shit away. How everybody doing? Type shit, type shit. Type shit. One second, guys. Yeah, my mic better be picking up shit. I'll let these people know, my. I'll let these people know, my. One second, one second. Sheesh. Yes, sir, yes, sir. How's everybody doing, man? Hey, man, I go lie. My last goddamn fucking stream, the mic wasn't working, so I pretty got the mic works right now, but it seems like it's picking up right now, so we should be good. How's everybody doing, man? How the fuck everybody doing, man? Hey, this is day 2 live streaming. Feels good. I'm a little bit late. It took me like fucking, I think, goddamn, like an hour, 45 minutes to set up this shit because all my cores and shit was going weird and stuff, but we're here and stuff. There's still some things I need to, what's it called? Fucking do, but besides that, pretty the same shit, you know. Hope everybody's having a smooth day. Hope everybody's having a smooth day. You feel me? I pray to God, I hope my mic is working this time, bro. Man, I hope my mic is working this time. But shit, you know the usual type shit, man. Um, you too. I don't really want to watch as much. I don't really want to get into as much. What's it called? Viewing of like YouTube, but I'll do what I have to do, man. You guys know how this shit goes. Y'all know how this shit fucking goes, man. I'm gonna try to be here a little bit longer since it took me a while to get on. So, yeah, Sarsky. Yeah, you did. Not too crazy, man. Not too crazy, not too crazy. I just posted on my social media. Don't forget to follow me on my social media that I'm live streaming right now. But you know, niggas don't really give a fuck and shit. Should I keep swearing? Would I like lose my like viewers and everything? My eyes look tired as hell, boy. eyes look tired as hell, but shit, man, we doing this shit right now, man. It's risky. One second, I gotta do this little. I gotta do this shit with the camera, with the not the camera, the goddamn. You feel me? This shit, like this tech shit, could be like. I see why people be having other people to hook this thing up, but yeah, man. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. You gotta do some maneuvering right now. Yeah, I'm about to do you, boy. ChatGPT. Hey, my bad, yo. I'm pretty new to this thing too, so like I'm gonna try to like jump into it and all that, but I gotta do all these like stupid ass punk ass maneuvering and stuff. Punk ass maneuvering and stuff. Hope y'all niggas been drinking water, man. Hope everybody's been drinking water. You kidding me? Much better, much better. Y'all see him in the chat right now. Why is he doing that punk ass shit? I did that. Why is he doing that punk ass shit, man? God, I hate being so lame. My bad, y'all. I hate being so lame with this shit, man. I'm trying to. One second. I'm trying to punt this bitch, bro. Copy. Settings. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. I should. Everything should be going back to normal. I ain't gonna lie to you. Things should be going back to normal right now. I'm just trying to. What? What is going on, yo? Man, what is going on? Hold up, y'all. Lock, 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 lock. What's going on, yo? Lock. This should be tripping sometimes, man. We like 20 minutes in. You guys are good. You guys can wait a little bit. Y'all niggas can wait. Y'all Niggas could for sure wait. You guys are gonna wait until I get this shit right, man, because we're in this together, right? Y'all niggas can wait. It's not that. I think it might be this. Yes, sir. Ski. Yuppers. Yeah. Who's watching me right now? 11 minutes ago. Okay, we've been in for 11 minutes. Not too crazy. It's not too crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's not too crazy. All right. Man, this text shit, bro. This text should be blowing me sometimes, son. I'm gonna lie. Like, sometimes this text be blowing me. But how everybody's doing good. You feel me? Second stream of the day. Not so bad. I'm trying to stay consistent. Your boy's trying to stay consistent with this shit, man. So not that bad, not that bad. I just be cooling. I had work last night. Yep, your boy worked last night pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. My coworker kind of did me dirty. Not terribly, but like she's kind of hella lame for it. Like I work with this one girl. I'm not gonna say her name. Let's call her C. She's like a nighttime front desk person. So yesterday she was sleeping and I had her back, and today I fell asleep and this dumbass girl forgot to woke me up and the GM came. I hope I don't get in trouble, y'all. 'Cause it's like the second time it happened, but now it's bogus, bro. I'm pissed off at her. I don't know. She's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "You're so stupid. Which is so dumb." But yeah, man, I just been cooling right now, man. I really, really just be cooling right now, man. That's crazy, man. But I just been chilling. What should we watch? What should we watch? What should we watch? What's trending right now? Oh, I think I know what I want to do. Y'all fuck with the monkey. Should I get on monkey? How would it look if I got on monkey? I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I think I know. I think I know what to do. I'll keep this how this is. Yeah, I'm just everywhere right now, son. Just everywhere right now. I just be chilling. Let's go on monkey. You feel me? Oh, monkey. I'm gonna put this shit right here. Let's go on the monkey app. See what people are doing. There'll be some weirdos on monkey. Monkey app. Monkey. Monkey. My dumb ass. I put monkey type. Oh, nigga, we're going on monkey. Free live video chatting. Y'all remember when Omigo was popping? Wasn't that crazy? Connect with Google. See what's a monkey right now. See what monkey's doing. It's probably gonna make me use my camera app, my laptop. I'm using my camera right now. It's probably gonna make me use my laptop. Let's see some. Let's see how it looks like. If it looks bogus, we're not doing it, but let's just check it out right now. I told you, man, I'm gonna be consistent with this shit, dog. Use microphone, use camera. You see, it's forcing me to use that punk ass shit. My front camera was bad. Well, not my front camera, but start video chatting. Image webcam. Oh, it's asking me which camera I want to use. What? Monkey's so stupid. It's asking me which camera I want to use. So start video chatting. How's this gonna work?
Come up. That's a perk.
Why is it doing this?
Y'all have to find out myself. Damn, nigga.
Damn, why is my monkey? Hold up, yo. Why is this shit being so lame? Why is this one not working like it's supposed to? Is there a monkey app on the Windows I could use? Yo, this shit's being kind of bogus. I'm even gonna lie to you. What the fuck? Yeah. It's kind of boring. Let me add some background music. This been kind of bogus, yo. Hold up, I'm gonna get this shit right. Hold up. Okay, this shit's being kind of bogus. Of course, I got nobody watching me right now. It's okay though. We go pop up. Nobody's watching me right now, but it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Alright, B. I said I heard you. Yo, this shit's being bogus. Hold up, son. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, I think I see what's up. Allow. I said y'all could allow it. Start permission, recent, all permission, all sites. Monkey. Oh, I think I see right here. It's asking me if I wanna. Yeah, y'all can use my camera. Yeah, y'all can use my mic. Type shit. Alright. So I'll let y'all niggas use that. What's up with this, son? Image as your webcam. Hey yo, why is this being? Why is it doing this? Like real life, why is it doing this? Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna try this monkey shit one more time. And if it's not working, it's OD. You're done. You're barbecued. go to settings. 1 second. Let me go to settings. I think it's my settings. Hold up, y'all. I really got shit to do, so we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I kind of want to go on Monkey, fuck with people. That's kind of what I want to do. Go to camera. Camera privacy setting, motherfucker. All right. All right. I want that, son. All right. So that's what that thing went. Hopefully it should work now. Okay. Yo. Can you hear me?
Connecting. Network.
Can you hear me?
United States with CCS. Nigga.
This nigga said nigga. Yo, this is blowing me right now, man. Yo, I kid you not. It took like an hour to set this shit up, and now it's doing like this. Oh, I'm blown for real, son. Let me. Yeah, why can't I use? Yo, look. Troubleshoot. Why can't I use this? My camera's working right now. This shit crazy, boy. Yes. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yo, I can't wait. Like, give me like a couple of days. I'm gonna be with the smooth shit way smoother, bro. This should be blowing me sometime, son. Hold on. I should remove my chat. Remove my chat right there. Sound. Input, yes. Yes. Input. Input's cool. Alright. We will try this shit one more time. God damn it, boy. We will try this shit one more time. Try this shit one more time. Nope. Alright. Alright, 1 second, 1 second. Alright. Yeah, finally. Finally. Alright. God damn it, boy. Now I'm shy. Now I'm shy. Hold on. All right. You see, I'm gonna go. I just take time for I'm gonna go. I know that. Shit, man. So manage. All right, I got the camera. Now let's do sound. Control if audio plays limit audio. What did it say? It said audio. The microphone. Okay, microphone is the microphone. Microphone. I doubt to be able to hear the microphone I'm talking with y'all right now, but they're gonna have to hear me, boy. Yeah. They're gonna have to hear me, boy. You see, it's called USB. Microphone array too. They're gonna have to hear this shit, boy. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry, boy. All right. This should be a little bit more entertaining now. That's what this shit is, holy. What? Let's do this shit. Work. Puss ass. I'm gonna keep going a little bit longer. I don't care. I'm gonna go a little bit more longer. We'll stream for a little bit more longer. It's not reporting. That's it. Now he wants to have problems while I'm trying to do it. Yo, this should be rough sometimes. It's a little bit different. I feel like I should make the camera in this bigger, but fuck it, man. Fuck it. That's a little bit cooler. Or, I want to show me. I'm gonna show these folks. Start video training, pussy. Yo, can you hear me?
Oh, daddy, fuck yeah. What's poppin'?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Crispy.
You can hear me?
Some gang shit.
Next match. This would be stupid hell. I want to make sure they can hear me. Are you still here?
What you just said?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we live with it. What's popping?
Yes.
Show your
What's
face.
poppin', gang?
It's popping. Show your face. Hey, whoa. How old are you? How old are you? Shorty said she could hear me. Oh, yeah, we live.
18.
You're 18? Oh, you a YN. Show your face.
How old is you?
Huh? I'm in my 20s.
How old is you?
Guess.
Hello?
Guess. I'm in my 20s.
21,
Nope.
22,
Nope.
23,
Nope.
24,
No.
25,
No.
26.
Oh yeah, we lit. I'm 26. You young though. Show your face. Why you scared? I'm streaming by.
27.
No, I said I'm
I'm
20.
not scared.
I said I'm 26. Show yourself.
What you want, bitch?
You smoking?
I
18 and smoking weed is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You young and you kind of lame. You're not showing your face. Next.
Let me hear some, twin.
He
What up?
finna skip.
What up, gang?
Yo,
What's poppin'? Are you from Georgia?
yeah,
What city in Georgia are you from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. I fuck with Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I've been to Atlanta before. You guys got it going on.
Twin, you a rapper?
No, I'm a manager, but I be doing other shit. I used to rap. Do I look a rapper?
I can hear some.
Oh God,
I look like a rapper.
let us hear some, twin. Spit some shit.
Niggas can't freestyle. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm streaming right now though.
Yeah.
no lie.
Type shit.
A
You
word.
streaming?
We
Yo,
in stream.
chat?
Yo, chat.
Yup.
How many viewers in the stream?
I wanted
I ain't
to
gonna
run
lie to you. I just started
it. I
streaming on
wanted to run
YouTube.
into one of these niggas.
Is this shit lagging? You can hear me?
You streaming on you?
Nah,
Yeah, I just started, bro. It's like my second day, bro.
that's
Tweet,
not
tweet.
laggy.
It's my second day.
Tweet.
Type shit.
So how many viewers in the stream?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, none. But we gotta start somewhere. You feel me? Niggas be lame though. Niggas be hating. You feel me?
I feel
I,
it
I feel you. It'd be like that.
It'd be
twin.
like that.
Type shit.
I started a while back and I just started getting like 60 in there.
Word? How long you been doing it for?
So you on Twitch, twin?
Now I'm on YouTube, but you can find me on Twitch though. For shit show. Yeah, my big homie still
Alright.
going.
I've been doing it for about a good month.
Oh really? And you got 60 on that motherfucker?
Good month.
Tight.
Yeah.
How old you is?
I
How
used
old
to
y'all be?
It's the late time.
You what? Yeah, my shit lagging like a motherfucker, boy. I'm gonna fuck with y'all though.
Is it delayed for you?
A little bit, but I think it's me too on the whole time. Yo, monkey's tripping on me.
There you go.
120. Wait. Same money flexing on your profile picture. Nobody cares.
Who are you talking to? Who talking to? Oh, yup. Some of my age. Yo, some of my age. What up, Blake? Blake lame as fuck.
Ugly ass nigga, you look like
Nigga, you're the ugly one.
Zombie.
I know you're not talking about no ugly, bitch. You're ugly. You? Ugly, no good look. Carlos. Can you hear me?
Ugly ass
Nigga,
niggas.
you ugly, boy. Nigga, you ugly as hell, boy. He called me ugly. I ain't ugly, nigga. I want someone to tee up on me in here. I want someone to tee. I want someone to try me in this motherfucker, boy. Yo. I want someone to try me. Remember? Hold up. Bro, does it just give me niggas? Man, you better give me girls, boy. Stop playing with me. What's it both guys only girls? Give me hoes, man. Give me the hoes, man. You gotta pay for that shit? Oh, you tripping, son. Girls only. Why is it? You guys are holding the hoes, man. Y'all gotta pay for. What is this? Okay, let's see, guys. Both. It doesn't let me pick. I don't think this shit lets me pick if I want girls fucking. I'm not paying no fucking what? It's prostitution? I ain't gonna lie, this shit kinda delayed right now, but we live with it right now though, son. We are live with it right now, son. Oh yeah. What the fuck?
Who said hoes,
What up, nigga?
weak ass hoe, dick and boot ass
Who you
hoes.
talking to? Hey, show your face. I'm
You
live.
said me.
Niggas be so lame on this motherfucker, boy. Whole time. What up, twin? Oh, Glocks and sticks. Oh yeah.
Glass of sticks.
Glocks and switches, nigga. What up, boy? Stevie.
Hey, what you got? What you got? What you got?
Shit, we streaming
What
right now, boy. We live with it. We live with it right
kind
now.
of Glock you got?
What'd you say? What'd you say? Damn, my shit lagging like a motherfucker, boy. Yo, whole time I can't even do this shit lagging, son. Shit bogus as hell. 26 from Texas. Boy, you my age. I'm trying to get some hoes on here. I'm just getting some ratchet ass bitches on this, son. Like, I'm trying to get some hoes on here. I'm just getting some ratchet ass bitches, bro. Monkey, help me out. Jaden Stocklin. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Chad, do I look that rough? I can't do it that rough, man. These hoes making me feel bad and shit right now. Oh, 26 from France? What up? Yo, one more people to motherfucking leave this and I'm leaving Omegle. I promise. Niggas don't want to talk? Yo. Yo. Whole time my shit's lagging. This shit not fun no more. What up? Oh yeah. We got one more chance and it's OD. I'm gonna start reacting to shit whole time. Niggas don't want to talk to me. Strawberries are not berries. Yo. Do one more minute. You know what? Man. Fuck them. I don't want to be on that shit no more. Niggas don't want to talk. It's lagging like a motherfucker. There must be billions of people on that shit right now, man. They can just. Y'all can keep your shit. I'm cool. Shit. What should we react to? What should niggas react to? I damn me, man. What should niggas react to? Should we go on TikTok? God, this should be lame, boy. Hold on, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Let's see what's trending right now, man. Let's see what's trending right now. We're gonna entertain. I got no. We'll see what's up. Niggas just be cool, man. I'm not gonna give up on this shit. It should be longer. It should be low-key kind of lame, but I gotta be consistent with this shit. Can I go live on this computer? Oh shit, I can go live on. No, I can go live on computer. I didn't know.
I look like that. Cause people be thinking I have crack, but this is my hair. I just put it back at the back of my head.
Yeah.
Like, mama, I used to be geek, bro, off pills, bro. That's why I say don't get high. I used to be, cause beans got every drug in them, what they say.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I really like
milk,
to know.
all that shit.
Yeah, cause my brother put me on beans. My mama used like she put me on them hoes. Cause my mama do them hoes. So I just think like you be up.
Do you have any other questions before we begin?
Yes, I have an opening statement that I would like to deliver before we begin.
Okay. So fine shit. Oh, this girl's bad as hell. This bit bad as hell. I don't know why you.
What the fuck? You're fine, dog. Step that motherfucker. I'm staring me. He's on the fucking battle. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fuck you up, homie. Touch him again, homie. You don't fuck you up, homie. Touch him again, fool. Touch my homie again. Yo, fuck you up, homie. You don't fucking know me, fool.
Pretty sure. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh shit. Who is it? Who? Come on.
Jump this fool.
Come on.
Let me get
New Splice strat just dropped. If you want to make like anything ever, go to Splice.
That's what you get. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're a troll.
Ashes. Guess what? We on fire. Shut the fuck up, then.
Can I not pause this? Shit. I would have beat the hell out of a nigga if he did this to my back of my car, bro. A brick? I don't think insurance will. Can insurance fix that? Can they?
Ashes. Guess what? We on fire. Shut the fuck up, then. If you throw any hands at you, if you say fuck me or anything, I'm gonna take it for real. I'm gonna do it for real. Shut up, bitch.
Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else, Sean.
It's like, what a fucking dick. Yeah, I love dogs, bro.
Miss, would you like to do the honors?
Well, I was correct.
You were correct. Karen, why don't you tell him what the topic is today?
You may have dumped me, but look at me now and you can't ever have it again.
Tony, what do you think of that?
Well, I broke up with her because All I did was give 100% for nothing.
Move your hand, Connor.
What happened?
Oh,
Move your hand, Connor. Move your hand, Connor.
nigga, I wouldn't move my hand, gang.
I'm not fucking playing with you. Don't ever throw no shit at me again. You hear me?
Yeah!
Move your hand, Connor.
Yo, can I ask you a question real quick?
No, you can't
You-
talk to her.
Well, no, I was actually talking to her.
I don't
What's your
care.
name?
She's not gonna talk to you.
I think she can speak for herself, actually.
I can speak for her. What do you want?
Predator.
Ooh. You're harsh. You need some water.
Yo, my shit's lagging. I think it's TikTok. Lagging right now, boy. Hold on. What should we watch? 15 bodies is crazy.
What if I told you there's kids as young as 14 with multiple bodies under their belt sliding through the streets of Chicago right now trying to catch their next victim? And those same kids are getting millions of streams on their music and signing life-changing deals with major record labels. Well, that's the Chicago drill scene in 2026, and there's one story in particular that shows just how far things have gone. You probably already know that King Von became the most popping rapper in Chicago and the gangster rap world at large with his masterful storytelling songs all about the lifestyle he lived, allegedly killing a total of 7 people in the Chicago gang wars. Then, a few years ago, the rapper and alleged serial killer with 11 bodies, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, created a new blueprint for young rappers coming out of Chicago to follow, something I would call Drill 2.0.
Chicago's so crazy, but it's so entertaining. Chicago's so crazy, but it's so entertaining, yo.
Where killing people on Monday and rapping about it on Tuesday is the absolute norm, and having at least 3 bodies seems to be the minimum requirement in order to even be taken seriously in this world.
If I get mad enough, the will start happening. Y'all know this by now. I went black for like a week, and poof. Gotta go after that one.
Unfortunately for Lil Jeff, he would never get to truly enjoy his moment in the spotlight as his rapidly rising career came to a sudden end when he was shot and killed in summer 2024.
That was crazy when they killed him.
Reportedly, while out doing exactly what he frequently rapped about, chasing his ops into their homes with the intent to kill them. But from Jeff's ashes, a new Bloodhound member would rise, a teenager over half a decade younger than Jeff who seemed to follow every step of his playbook exactly, and also trying to outdo his OG by being even more violent, more treacherous, and more ruthless in his pursuit of a name in the streets. Well, not just the streets, but more importantly, on social media. I'm of course talking about the Bloodhound rapper who many fans call the literal second incarnation of Lil Jeff, Bloodhound Lil Speedy, who despite his disturbingly young age has already created a name for himself in the streets of Chicago and more recently in the rap game by claiming to have multiple bodies or hats under his belt, with numerous claims on record in his songs boasting about having committed 2 or 3 murders, and even more broad claims of living a life where violence.
This hit twin is 14? Well, he's not twin. 14 is crazy.
Disturbingly young age has already created a name for himself in the streets of Chicago and more recently in the rap game by claiming to have multiple bodies or hats under his belt, with numerous claims on record in his songs boasting about having committed 2 or 3 murders, and even more broad claims of living a life where violence and chaos seem to follow him at every step.
Them shorties look up to y'all. Fully chopped, Q50 with Lil 50. Quan, get him gone, you know?
Lil Speedy. Don't forget about Short. Oh, yeah.
Lil Speedy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Bloodhound, though. Bloodhound, Drill City, same like the Maryland.
I'm up for y'all need some more. I play ball like I'm a pro.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you we be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his be dead.
Even like my mama can vouch right now, Blue. I go to the shower with my gun in my hand.
Where does Backdoor Slime reputation become from? Why they be calling you King Backdoor, King Slime?
Snake just my favorite. Like I always tell like that's my favorite animal type.
But can this kind of madness truly last and turn into a genuine rap career? Or is Lil Speedy already living on borrowed time, destined to end up just like his role model Jeff or his partners in crime, either dead or in jail before even reaching adulthood? Because as we'll uncover in this video, behind the music,
This nigga's 14 years old? What the fuck was I doing at 14, son? I want to move my chat back over here.
viral moments and the rumors, there's a chain of murders and a betrayal that some believe might have actually sealed Speedy's fate before the spotlight.
Man dies days after being wounded in Greater Grand Crossing double shooting. Man found shot to death on South Side. Woman shot, killed in brother's funeral procession. In South, I can't read. Boy, 15 killed in woman. God, I'm never going to Chicago. What the fuck?
Found him.
We're always not gonna watch the whole thing of this, obviously. He's got a license shit, but it's crazy.
If you get hit by a truck, who you calling? If you get bit by a dog, who you calling? Only one law firm I trust, and it's Morgan & Morgan. Remember that name when you're falling. If you get hit by a truck, who you calling? If you get bit by a dog, who you calling? Only one law firm I trust, and it's Morgan & Morgan. Remember that name when you're falling. Got hurt on the job, and it wasn't your fault. The battle. They're giant all law firm, and their film will go and f it up. Law firm are trolling. Remember all the people now.
Content warning. This video is about a sensitive topic involving loss of life. We've removed any graphic content to comply with YouTube's guidelines. We aim to provide informative, factual journalism on a tragic event in the public interest that does not dismiss its seriousness. All clips are used under the doctrine of fair use for news reporting and analysis. Some points made in this video are opinions and theories. I am not responsible for third-party information. If you want to watch my videos uncut and extended, go to patreon.com/traplawross, where you can get those for just $2. Also, you can now watch my new drops on Spotify, so go search me there. Here's the video. To understand Speedy's story, we first have to introduce not just him, but several other teenagers around him who are notorious in their own right and who would go on to play key roles in Speedy's rise to infamy, including his friend Lil Queso and two friends that they would have a falling out with, the rappers Fully Chop and Q50 with Lil 50, as well as the main rival of this duo that Speedy would later become good friends with, the rapper Lil Nooney. With regards to Lil Speedy, I first became aware of him all the way back in July 2024, shortly after the untimely death of his role model Bloodhound Lil Jeff, as I was researching the Bloodhounds for my videos about him. At the time, I was interested in Speedy as an example of the gang's younger generation, which I figured Speedy to be a part of based on his social media, although he wasn't repping the gang yet officially. Despite his rapid rise in the Chicago rap scene since early 2025, Lil Speedy remains a somewhat mysterious figure with much of his background still unknown, and that includes his real age, which he's done his best to hide.
How old are you? No, I can't expose that. I can't expose that. Can't expose that.
But based on my research, it seems that he might have been born as recently as 2011, making him only 15 years old at the time of recording this video, and he would have only been 14 years old when he started making his name in the streets of Chicago and on social media. But what we do know for certain is that he got his nickname from his father, Big Speedy, aka Speedy Hollywood, real name Selton Ellis, who unfortunately lost his life to gun violence in June 2016, leaving Speedy to be raised by his mother. Many of the Bloodhounds' core members are actually related by actual blood, and the same appears to be true for Lil Speedy, who would eventually start repping the Bloodhounds himself, a gang set his older cousins were part of, a connection that he later confirmed in an interview with No Jumper.
But I was mostly around like my big cousins, like, you know, they from 79th type. That's that's how the whole came upon type.
Okay.
I was growing up.
However, Speedy is not originally from the hood of the Bloodhounds, which is around 79th in Maryland, but he's actually from another hood around 56th and Morgan, which is currently repped by a set known as JDG. As Speedy would tell in his No Jumper interview, it was here that he would spend the majority of his childhood.
Tell us a little bit about exactly where you grew up and what it was like and everything.
I grew up on, like, when I was in Iraq, I lived on 56th and Emerald.
It was also likely here that Speedy would meet his friend Lil Queso, who hailed from a hood around 66th and Normal, which is strongly affiliated with Lil Speedy's original hood of 56 and Morgan, these two hoods forming an alliance called From the 6th to the 6th, while some members, including Queso, would also rep a clique known as 18 Kappas.
18 Kappa Lil Nate on my cousin. Y'all know what the f going on. 6 to the 6, man. You know?
Like Speedy, Queso was also an out-of-control teenager going viral on social media for pulling stunts like filming him and his friends doing a reverse police chase where they were actually the ones chasing the police.
Chasing them! We chasing y'all! Get on the saddle.
Unfortunately, as we'll explore later, despite growing up together and becoming close friends, Speedy would allegedly go on to betray Lil Queso in the worst way possible. But to understand that betrayal, we have to introduce a set that both Speedy and Queso were affiliated with, known as PGF, or Psycho Gang Family, named in honor of a fallen member known as Psycho, real name Kejuan Thomas. The set gained infamy in Chicago drill during the early 2020s when one of their members, PGF Nook, begun to put his gang on through music, with his 2021 song What Up going viral, even getting a remix from legendary Chicago rapper Polo G that now has over 100 million views on YouTube. But the sudden fame couldn't keep Nook out of the legal system's crosshairs, and in 2024 his rap career came to a screeching halt when he was arrested and charged for a series of violent carjackings, kidnapping, and possession of a machine gun. However, this vacuum left by Nook was quickly filled by the PGF's younger generation of rappers who at the time were close friends with Lil Speedy and Lil Queso, including Fully Chop and Q50 with Lil 50, as well as a third rapper known as Quan Get 'Em Gone, who was actually the one to introduce Speedy to PGF as the two went to the same school.
I went to school with the Quan Get 'Em Gone shorty.
Yeah.
I went to school with him. And then mutual friends we met, the Fully Chop shorty and the 50 shorty.
Fully Chop and Q50 with Lil 50 burst onto the Chicago drill scene in July 2024 with the music video for their track Bounce Out, where Lil Queso can be seen making a cameo while hanging out in PGF's hood with them. Alongside Quan Get 'Em Gone, the rapper trio kept PGF's buzz growing throughout 2024 with several music videos that now have millions of views. But these youngsters would also become equally known for their wild social media stunts, like filming themselves in the middle of a police chase, or on another occasion, they would even record themselves while trying to rob the car of a DoorDash driver, but the attempt would fall flat after Fully Chop failed to actually take the car out of neutral.
You got to take his whip. Then you got to take his whip. Oh my damn! Hey, fool, what the? Why you let school get the wheel game? Slow game.
Wait, so they ain't get it?
No game. He got neutral game. He for the call 12.
Who had it neutral?
Who? And I'm saving this live game.
Good. Why the why y'all let that man get it?
Got caught. First he got caught pissing. His don't know how to put the contract.
That bitch was just in neutral, bro. Hey, yo.
Clips have also been posted on social media showing Lil Speedy and Lil Queso sliding in traffic with Fully Chop and Q50, everyone dressed in all black while wearing ski masks and gloves. The influence of the older Bloodhounds was clear in the music as well as in their social media antics. And then of course there was the actual names, like the fact Q50 with Lil 50 was actually named after the older Bloodhound rapper Bloodhound Q50, who was actually Lil Jeff's best friend and would even acknowledge this influence on the younger generation in his interview with DJU.
Q50 on this name, you know.
Yeah, I ain't really like, how can I explain it?
They look up to y'all.
Yeah, I ain't really had no issue with that type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see, I ain't never really disrespect them or, you know what I'm saying, like.
Nah, cause he wasn't like doing it you know.
Yeah, no,
he doing it in honor of, like, them shorties look up to y'all. Fully Chop, Q50 with Lil 50, Quan Get 'Em Gone, you know?
Lil Speedy, don't forget about Shorty. Yeah.
Lil Speedy.
Yeah.
One final teenage rap sensation we need to introduce, who would later play a role in the chaos surrounding Speedy, is the rapper Lil Nooney, who reps a set considered one of PGF's main rivals, known as Sharknem or 147. The beef between these two sets goes back years, with their new generation rappers Fully Chop and Lil Nooney having some deeply personal reasons to hate each other. For example, in February 2022, Sharknem would allegedly kill a young PGF member and Fully Chop's cousin called Sosa, real name Jamarian Wales.
So you say you start, hanging out around age 12. Who was it, that kind of introduced you to the street life? Who were you hanging around?
Big cousins, my big cousin Sosa that died.
While in September 2024, PGF would allegedly kill a member of Sharknem called Baby Doc, real name Davion Norrells, who was Nooney's big brother.
But they really got back. They really spin back. Holy moly. Jesus Christ.
Well, Nooney, since you Baby Doc blood brother, what's your favorite memory with him? You can tell us.
Too many.
Ironically, Nooney's rap career was actually jump-started by the young rappers from PGF who would keep dissing Nooney and mentioning him by name in their songs, particularly with a catchphrase that appeared to reference a real incident where PGF had shot at members of Sharknem, but Nooney had somehow avoided getting hit. In January of 2025, while Nooney was locked up in juvie, his friends would release his response to all the dissing, a song and music video that he and another Sharknem rapper had recorded before his incarceration, titled Shark Business, which would also end up going viral, now having over 6 million views on YouTube. But just like all the other youths I've introduced, Nooney has also made a name for himself with his social media shenanigans, perhaps the most famous example being him and his friends filming themselves beating and robbing another young rapper named 4 Block Lil Mari, who they used to be friends with before betraying him on camera. Now that we know the main characters of the story, let's take a closer look at how Speedy made his name in the streets as one of the most dangerous youngsters coming out of Chicago before he ever even started rapping. Around 2024, Speedy became increasingly involved with his big cousins from the Bloodhounds, which meant that despite his young age, he also inherited all the same ops as the older Bloodhound rappers like Lil Jeff and Bloodhound Q50. One of these being the Trap City set from 67th and Rhodes, the very gang who allegedly killed Lil Jeff in self-defense when he had tried to slide on them. And just like the other Bloodhounds, Speedy has often dissed their dead members on social media, one of these being a 19-year-old called Leal, real name Jaleel Goins, who was allegedly killed by Lil Jeff in June 2023. But Lil Speedy hadn't just been participating in dissing the dead, he had also allegedly taken part in the violence. In September of 2024, when a shooting would take place in the Bloodhounds hood, where one of their ops would lose their lives while trying to slide on them, Speedy would allegedly be at the heart of the action. The op who would end up dead during this incident went by CEO Hawkham, real name Sharif Muhammad, from a set known as Risky Road, who were allegedly responsible for killing the Bloodhound affiliate and popular rapper Lil Scoom just a few months earlier in July 2024. According to Speedy himself, he had apparently been at least present when the shooting happened, as he would then hop on social media soon after to tell how they had been walking peacefully through their hood when the ops had come through. However, some Chiracologists actually claim that Speedy himself was in fact the shooter who took CEO Hawkham's life, this becoming the first of several killings that was connected to him. Less than a month later, yet another murder connected to the Bloodhounds would take place, which many would later view as retaliation for Lil Jeff's death, as Trap City member Vel, also known as VI, real name Chevelle Carter, was shot and killed on Chicago's south side. After the murder, Lil Speedy would again join the Bloodhounds in dissing Vel heavily on social media, while Trap City member Tiro would respond by claiming that the Bloodhounds weren't the only ones who pulled the trigger, and strongly insinuating that they had another set carry out the hit on their behalf, with online rumors pointing the finger towards the Bloodhounds' closest ally, a set known as Shorty Mob, the younger generation of the infamous No Limit, or NLMB, who are most known for their legendary Chicago drill rappers like G Herbo and Lil Bibby, and their most ruthless hitman Mad Max, whereas their younger generation Shorty Mob themselves have in recent years become known as some of the most violent youngsters coming out of the entire city, and as we'll discuss later, they would eventually end up having a major falling out with Speedy, leading to even more chaos around him. But only a few weeks after Vel's death, another brutal killing would take place, one that many would soon link to the Bloodhounds and even to Lil Speedy too. On Saturday, November the 2nd, 2024, a funeral procession for Vel was held in the South Chicago suburb of Dixmoor, setting the stage for yet another violent incident. After leaving the church, Vel's sister, 34-year-old Ramisha Turner, was suddenly gunned down as she was pulling away in her car, suggesting that someone had been lying in wait outside the service, ready to strike as soon as she emerged.
Damage on this property is what's left behind after police say Ramisha Turner lost control of her vehicle when someone shot her. Around noon, Dixmoor police say they got a call for shots fired at 147th and Sealy. When they arrived, they found Turner inside of a white Jaguar. She had been shot several times. She was taken to Ingalls Memorial Hospital in Harvey, where she died.
Neither Vel or his sister's murders have been solved, but in the sister's case, some have pointed fingers towards the Shorty Mob, while others have placed the blame on none other than Lil Speedy himself, who has indeed sometimes referred in his later songs to shooting a female, although there's no definitive proof that he's talking about Vel's sister in particular. But while all these murders were taking place around the Bloodhounds, Speedy would also have some more personal drama developing, as his former friends from the PGF set would suddenly have a falling out with him and his friend Lil Queso. The sudden fallout wouldn't just end a friendship, it would set off a chain of events that spiraled into one tragedy after another, and exposing one of the most dangerous trends in the modern day streets, the practice
crazy. We're gonna watch like 5 more minutes in this. I'm about to hop out, but damn, this nigga's busting.
It's known as backdooring. In October 2024, one of the teens from the friend group of Lil Speedy, Lil Queso, Fully Chop, and Q50 with Lil 50 would meet a tragic end being gunned down in an alley at just 15 years old. But to understand how something like this can happen in Chicago, we have to first look at one of the darkest trends in the streets today, the practice known as backdooring, which refers to setting up and betraying someone who's supposed to be close to you, a friend, a relative, or even a partner, often by setting them up to be robbed or killed in order to gain something in return, whether that's money, status, or even just clout. This is by no means a new thing in the Chicago underworld, but Bloodhound Lil Jeff would make it a key part of his public persona, arguably boosting the trend's popularity to new heights by taking watches and chains from pretty much anyone who came into his orbit. Lil Speedy would allegedly end up taking this trend to an even darker level, eventually receiving the nicknames King Backdoor or King Snake.
Where does Backdoor Slime reputation become from? Why they be calling you King Backdoor, King Slime, and all that type of shit?
I genuinely don't know where that King Backdoor came from.
But before Speedy would receive this reputation, it was Speedy himself
where that King Backdoor
become from. Why they be calling you King Backdoor, King Slime, and all that type of shit?
I genuinely don't know where that King Backdoor came from.
But before Speedy would receive this reputation, it was Speedy himself, together with his friend Queso, who would first become the victims of backdooring. How this all ended up going down is a little unclear, but in September of 2024, Fully Chop from PGF, who was supposed to be a friend of Speedy and Queso, would suddenly begin posting on social media how he had taken someone's gun, while adding that he wasn't a snake, but he had done it because the other person had tried backdooring him. That person would allegedly turn out to be Lil Queso, who would make several posts about how he had been betrayed by Fully Chop and the other PGF members.
You was just saying, I'm gonna give it back. Cause you know, come on now, but guess what? I wasn't giving y'all no chance to get back, cause I don't want back. If you stole something from me, I don't want it back. On all my damn, I got 2 guns. Stop playing me, gang. I got 2 guns. On my dead grandma, I got another gun right now. Right now. You stand up. You asked for shells on all my damn, you texting people ask for shells. Y'all ain't even got enough shots to beat with me. Y'all don't want to get into it with my hood right now.
Fully Chop and his PGF partner, Q50 with Lil 50, would then fire back at Queso, boasting about taking his gun, while again implying that their actions were retaliation for something Queso and his circle had done first.
Dear grandma, little boy, we took your gun game. Stop acting like we didn't have your gun. You kept on checking me, but whole time I had your stop doing all that back on that. Just know. Look, we loaded. And on social, we told you your gun was stuck in your face. Just know. Y'all did what y'all did earlier, and now y'all gotta pay the consequence. Come on, your shit took. Y'all did what y'all did earlier, now y'all gotta pay the consequence on my dead grandma. That's all I gotta say.
What Fully Chop and Q50 might have been referring to was an alleged incident where people from Lil Queso and Lil Speedy's original hood, the so-called 6th to the 6th Alliance, may have first taken a gun from Q50 and Fully Chop, as the members from this hood would later allude to.
And we definitely seen like somebody over here like clowning, like, yeah, woo, we took his Ruger or something like that. Like, it was a lot of trolling comments getting through out there, man. It was look on some real comments. We took his Ruger or something like that. Like, it was a lot of trolling comments getting through out there, man. It was look on some real.
We don't even do we don't even do like that next, but it's like when the only thing chasing it, now we gotta let it be known what's going on, like what's really going on.
Yeah, that just shows that he was goofy game. Hey, do that out the window. Come on, bro, we ain't even use it.
Right, that's they be chasing. I'm like, man, y'all some blood.
But whoever had started this feud, now that the beef was on, there was no going back, as Queso would respond to Fully Chop and Q50 by posting a picture of himself together with Lil Speedy in traffic, armed with several guns. The post came together with a song from the Bloodhound rappers JB Bin Laden and Lil Jeff called Run But Can't Hide, implying that they were out hunting and looking for a get back. Both sides would keep their followers updated in real time about the beef playing out in the streets, a back and forth that allegedly led to several real-life shootouts. But fortunately, none of these incidents appear to result in any fatalities, though at one point, Fully Chop would even imply that they had shot up Speedy's family's house, while also posting a video where he was allegedly having a shootout with someone, together with a caption saying that Speedy's gun had jammed on him. The stolen gun saga would soon make it to a larger platform when the popular Chicago vlogger On A Couch TV would make a vlog with the young PGF members later that same month, where they would hint towards having taken Lil Queso's gun because he had tried to play the middle, perhaps referring to the fact that people from Queso's hood had allegedly stolen a gun from them first, but
I'm gonna leave it to that. There's too much shit going on. I'm a little bit past my limit right now. But yeah, man, you know what the fuck going on. If you watch my shit, I appreciate you. Don't you like, comment, subscribe. Tomorrow, I was a little bit late, but I brought a little bit back because what's it called? I had to set up and shit, but That's what we got so far. It's like